people always get concerned because a lot of times I close comments. I should explain, like, I always have difficulty with the comments. A lot of times they don't show up. I don't get notifications. It just gets to be a confusing mess, so unless there's a reason to have comments on, I generally don't. Because I have to actually go to my videos, watch the video, and go down and scroll down and see the comments. That's the only way I know what comes in. I don't know how it works that way. I don't know why. My email hasn't worked for like the last 2 weeks. Right at the first of the month, all of a sudden, that email just quit working. No idea what's going on with that. Doesn't really bother me. I can go to it by going to the web page and working my way through that, but I don't get any emails. Well, I figured, okay, that's just one less way people can reach out and touch me, which is fine with me. But like I say, I have to scroll through my comments to read them. And when I was doing that the other day, then this autoplay evidently kicked in, and I don't understand how this works because sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't there. But this autoplay kicked in the middle of my reading these comments, and here comes this video from a guy that I don't watch his videos. I'm not subscribed to him. I have a rather low opinion of him. But be that as it may, I just consider him to be a bullshitter, and that's not unusual on YouTube. Anyway, it was to do with if you could only have one axe. Well, of course, this guy chooses some axe that's like $200. That's the axe to have. That's nonsense. His skill level, he could use any axe out of a hardware store. That tool isn't holding him back. He just doesn't have the experience, the skill that takes time to develop to make use of a $200 axe. It's just wasted on him. It would be wasted on me. I know how to use an axe, but I know I don't need a $200 axe. The best thing you can do, if you're only going to have one axe, buy yourself an axe head. Any of the True Temper line, like between 3.5 pounds, buy yourself a good handle and put that handle on. Learn how to do this. Now, watching YouTube videos isn't really the answer there because there's a whole lot of bullshit goes on with that. It isn't that difficult. There's no magic involved. You just have to use common sense. Put that handle on. I guarantee you're going to be less likely to break that axe and that handle than if you buy this $200 axe and take it out, and the first thing you do, you don't know what you're doing, and you'll smack it and break that handle. I see that so many times when people say, oh, they bought this expensive axe and it's junk. I used it two blows, broke the handle. Well, it isn't a fault of the tool, it's a fault of your inexperience. Don't spend a lot of money to buy an expensive tool that you will never be able to really use. It isn't going to help you learn. It isn't the equipment that's holding you back. It's like people, where they're going to start shooting, first thing, buy a very expensive rifle. Well, and their skill level, it's not going to do them any good, until you have to develop the skills. You can't buy skill. But this guy is a skilled salesman. But it frustrates me to no end when people think that's the answer. If you just spend more money, that isn't the answer. Get yourself a good, like I say, any of the True Temper line. This happens to be a perfect, but the people used to make axes. They were making a living with axes. So they made a good axe. Now axes have become status symbols. So you can get by, you can make a shitty axe. Nobody knows, nobody cares. What matters is how much you pay for it. But don't let that get in your way. Like I say, you can buy a decent axe head, an old one. Just make sure it's in decent shape. Get one of them for 20 to 40, kind of 50 on the high end. The handle can get 10, 15 bucks. Put it together yourself. You're going to be happier with it in the long run.